is in all her glory. Like I said, I had to take this home to Buckinghamshire via the train. How are we going to do this? I love that it looks like I'm in the bag. ASMR goodness. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys have had a fab week and had a really good Easter. I feel like time has just absolutely flown. I can't believe it's been a week since we last spoke, and everything with the bag. I just feel like somehow a week can be the shortest thing in the world, but also have so much things happen throughout. So today is finally the day where I'm gonna unbox my Loewe puzzle with you. Now, I did get the size small for anyone who's wondering, because I know there can be a little bit confusion between the mini size as well as the small. So I got the size small. Yeah, this has been a bag that I've had my eyes on for so long and I have been lusting after for so long. I work within the fashion and beauty industry, and you can see a lot of different luxury brands and designs and purchases kind of thrown here, there and everywhere. And I just want to preface this as well by just saying that, you know, I did save for this bag. I don't want to be the type of content creator that just says, you know, oh, I bought this and I bought this and now I'm buying that. No, like, everything with me is very considered. I grew up on a working class background, and even now I've been doing freelance and doing this as my job, which I feel so grateful for around 3 years now. And this is, I would say, is the most kind of extravagant purchase, definitely. And I knew to be comfortable with that and with my decision, I would need to save up money for it as well as sell pieces. So that is that's actually 2 tips I would recommend. If you've got something in your mind that you really want and you're struggling with guilt almost, make sure that you're saving a little bit. Like, I've got a Monzo card, and anything that I want to spend for myself, like in a selfish way, I will pop money towards that each month and keep it in there. I got that from my friend Jenna. So that's what I do. And I also sold loads of things. So a lot of summer or spring pieces that last year I didn't truly get the wear out of, and they're beautiful pieces and they deserve to be shown and out and loved. So I sold a lot of that as well. So I feel like that's a great way of kind of investing into luxury spaces without having the guilt, is being able to save small amounts as well as selling. So this probably took me around 2 years to save and to really think, consider this purchase. I've had lots of my friends have this bag, recommend this bag. My friend Jessica Sky has had it for a very long time. She's had the black one and it looks brand new, and I think she's had it for about 6 years. And my friend Francesca Safari, she's got a recent one and she loves it. My friend Holly Mercedes has got one and she loves it. There's just so many girls I know who have this bag. And this one in particular, I actually saw it on the India edit. I'll leave all these girls on the screen to go follow. And it caught my eye immediately. And it was the design that I've been lusting after for so many years, as well as the color that I loved. So let me talk to you about the whole experience first before we go into the bag. But obviously, I feel like luxury stores, they can be an intimidating place. I think we've all heard the stories and the horror stories, especially if, like me, you love TikTok, and I watch a lot of videos on TikTok. And I feel like it either goes one way, you're having an amazing experience, or you have a triggering experience. So we headed down to Bond Street, London, and we went to the Loewe flagship store. Now, I really recommend going to the flagship store if you have the capabilities to do so. I just feel like you enter the world of Loewe, and then you've got the sale assistants there, which, if you ever hear people say essays, I presume, anyway, up to the best of my knowledge, that's what it stands for. And they have all of the knowledge on the brand. Like, they are the best of the best. And when I walked into the Loewe store on Bond Street, I was greeted by 3 girls, and so friendly, so warm, not intimidating. I had a massive case with me because I'm always shooting content, and straight away they were like, oh, let me help you with that, let us take that, we'll pop it in the back so it's safe and you have space to browse. So I just felt really at ease. And a lot of these places I do ask permission to film, so I just said, you know, I'm a content creator, is it okay if I just take some pictures, film, like I won't get any customers in, and I won't get your face in or anything. And straight away they were like, oh my gosh, yeah, you do you, live your best life. And I was just like, we're on the same page, like they get me. It wasn't this stuffy, kind of stiff environment, if you know what I mean. And when I got there, I knew I had a really good idea in mind what I wanted to look for. I knew I really wanted the Loewe puzzle in the small in particular, and I was looking at 2 different styles. So like you would have seen in the vlog, it was between the black grain leather or in my mind I was like, it's a beigey nude. It was the sand. So that's what my bag is. I got it in the shade sand. And the sales assistant took over both colours for me to try, and it was amazing to be able to touch, feel, play with the bags and have a look at how it would look on me and my body, because I'm 5'1", so I really don't want bags to kind of drown me in any way, and to really look at the jewellery that I'm wearing, because I feel like with handbags you have to have a look at the hardware a lot of the time, especially because this is going to be, you know, my everyday bag. I'm definitely not going to leave this as just like a luxury once every now and then bag. Like this is going to be an everyday bag for me, and it was important for me to have a look at the hardware and how it would match the jewellery that I was going to wear, and also importantly your wardrobe. So with me, you'll know I'm a neutral queen, I'm a neutral girly, and I wanted to make sure that this bag would kind of slip into my wardrobe absolutely fine, and it did, which is why I really gravitated towards the black and the sand. Now everybody told me to get the black, everyone. It's a staple, it's a classic, it's the best investment. If you ever wanted to resell, it would sell like that, and seemingly it is the most long wearing. But as soon as I saw the sand, my eyes were just immediately like drawn to the sand. And my friend Chloe was also like, I know you love the sand, I love the sand, it is the most standout piece. If you're going to invest, pick the one that makes your heart happy and sing. And I loved, and I'll show it to you, I love how there's like black piping, it really made that statement. And that nudie beige color can be really hard to find, like that perfect taupe, because you can get a bit too pink or a bit too orange or a bit too tan. It's really hard to find the nude. So I could get, and my sales assistant even said, you can get a black bag in anything. And I was like, girl knows what she's talking about, this is true. And I was trying on both the different styles, and the black was beautiful. Like that is what was the first bag that caught my eye 6 years ago. But honestly, that silver hardware, if you're a silver girl, it would be chef's kiss, perfect for you. Because I wear so much gold and I don't wear any silver, I don't even mix, it just stood out so much. You might have seen it on my Instagram. I've done a whole little vlog on there of me going into the store, and on my TikTok, and you can see how much the silver contrasts against the black. So I think if I'm always wearing gold and a lot more warmer colors, it maybe wouldn't fit into my lifestyle as easily as I would have liked. And then when I put on the sand, it even went with the outfit I was wearing. I was like, I was so happy with it. And also, let me spill the tea. So at this moment, obviously I was like, I really want the sand, let's go package her up, let's get her. And the sales assistant was so lovely and was like, I know you're going to want to do an unboxing. I think she heard me over talking it with Chloe, because I'm so excited to do this video. I've wanted to do one of these videos for so long. And she was like, let me get you the proper packaging. Normally you have to request this, but let me do it. And I was like, Angel, thank you so much. So she was through getting all of that together, because it takes some time. I'm going to show you everything, by the way. I'm so sorry I'm doing such a long intro for this video. And yeah, so this was the point where she was like, let me go get the card machine. Now I'm anxious. As I turned to Chloe, I was like, Chloe, I'm scared my card's going to get declined. I have the fear. It's going to be the worst moment. I can just imagine, because my bank is very on it when it comes to like unusual purchases, which I'm really grateful for, to be honest. Anyway, card machine came. My card, I didn't have my card with me, by the way, so I was using Apple Pay. Beep, beep, beep. Me and Chloe immediately started dancing. Celebrate, it's went through. Chloe went, oh, Chloe, it's declined. And I was like, what? What? Card got declined in Loewe, in the flagship store. Yeah. But I'm really glad that happened, because in your mind that is like the most embarrassing thing in the world, but it is so normal. The sales assistant was like, oh yeah, it happens all the time. If you're taking like a huge lump sum out of your account that you don't normally spend in an area you don't spend it, a lot of banks, and my bank in particular is very hot on this, they're gonna flag it up. So my card got blocked. Love that for me. And then I phoned up my bank straight away, obviously explained the situation, unblocked it, and it went through fine. And it was so normal. So I just want to let everyone know, if that's your fear and that's what's stopping you going into the store and getting your dream bag, girly, you can do it. Push through. I did, and I lived to tell the tale. It's fine. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on. I feel like I've talked so much about my experience of actually going in the store. Let's get into the bag. Here she is in all her glory. Like I said, I had to take this home to Buckinghamshire via the train, and she's a lot, but she's the most beautiful bag. Even this bag itself, I love how minimal, understated it is. Beautiful quality. Got the branding at the front, and you've also got the Loewe logo just here as well. She's beautiful. So how are we going to do this? Let me get, first layers are the tissue papers. I love that it looks like I'm in the bag. Now I'm gonna come clean. I have unboxed this. I couldn't handle it, girls, I couldn't handle it. But I wrapped it up as best as I could so that we could do it together so you have the vibe. ASMR goodness. Now let me get the Loewe box. Now, I'm not sure if you get this box unless you request. Woohoo! I really am being swallowed by this, but this is my Loewe box where I keep my bag. And let me open her up for you. I'm so glad we're doing this together. I am beyond excited. Open up the bag. The box is so luxurious, so sturdy. More tissue paper, and then we get to the dust bag. So we've got the dust bag here. Now I cannot, with any good I purchase, if it comes with a dust bag, absolutely keep this dust bag. It is so good for protecting your purchase and storing it. My bag will not be left out. It's always going to be in my dust bag. I do that with any shoes I have, sunglasses, I keep them in a case. I really try and look after my purchases because that's what's going to make them last forever. The love and the care that you put into your pieces. So this is my dust bag and my baby's in here. Let's, oh actually I'm going to show you. It also has the little Loewe logo here too, which is really cute. I just love all the details because they're such a minimal, sleek brand, and I love that. Okay, let me get her out for you guys. The dramatic reveal. Here we go. So this is the Loewe Puzzle in the shade Sand in the size small. And she is beautiful. And I know this sounds so ridiculous. One, to be calling bags she. But just in terms of when you've worked so hard for something and you've really wanted something for so long, when it's actually yours and it's legitimately in your hand, it's just a very like full circle moment. But you see what I mean by the shade? I just feel like even this outfit, I feel like this is just gonna work into my palette seamlessly, and that was really important to me. But let me give you a little close up. Okay, so this is the bag here. And they are all handmade, I believe, in Spain, and they're all individual pieces. I did read it's 24 individual pieces, but don't quote me on that. And they're all meticulously sewn together, and they have like the black piping, which I love because it really makes this piece so statement. You also have a gold pocket zip here, which I think is great for extra protection because obviously that's going to be the back of the bag. And you even have a little Loewe logo here as well. Like, it is so amazing when it comes to all of the different details, even in the size. Like, no part of this bag has been missed. If I had to fault anything, and this would be the smallest fault of all time, but I want to be honest with you. I would like to see at some point some studs at the bottom of this bag, because I feel like then it would protect the leather and I'm not going to be so precious about where I'm going to kind of place the bag. Saying that, everyone I know with a Loewe bag has had no damages to the bag, and some of them have just been like, woo, free with it, and there's not been any damages. So it could be the case that they don't have the studs because they don't need it. But me being very like particular, it would be cute to have a couple of studs here. But yeah, and this is the top handle here, and you've got the gold hardware as well. So this is what I'm talking about by the hardware. You really want the hardware to match what you normally wear, and if you're mixed and you have silver and gold and rose gold, then you are lucky because you're going to go with anything. But this is absolutely beautiful. Let's open her up. I haven't even opened her up yet. Also, I fell in love with the embossed logo. Just thought that was stunning. But I haven't even opened her up, and she's still got her tag. I haven't used her because I have been waiting for you guys. And we just unzip her like this. I love that the zip is so smooth. You have your second handle here. If you wanted to wear this is what I loved about this as well. If you want to wear this crossbody, especially when you're out and about and you need your hands, you've got the option of having this. And I love that there is also the Loewe logo. You've got the Loewe logo here. Every single detail has been thought of. I'm gonna pop this on so that we can see. I just find these videos really informative, so I'm so glad that I get to do this with you all. So if you are also thinking, I know there's a few of you also thinking about purchasing the Loewe puzzle in the small and even so in the sand. The SA in the store messaged me to say that my video on TikTok had brought in a few people questioning about the sand, so that's amazing. And I just love that, even with this strap, it's adjustable, and you've even got the Loewe logo. Like, everything has been thought perfectly, and I love it. Now, this is the bag, and she also said with wear, like general wear, this will all get a bit looser, a bit slouchier, age perfectly. Just now it's still a little bit stiff. And let me just take out my packaging. And inside, like honestly, this is such a me bag. There is cream canvas, and the inside, it's almost got like a herringbone style throughout. And then you've got, again, your Loewe logo on the inside. It's just so spacious. You can fit a surprisingly amount into this bag. But I am just so looking forward to taking her to so many places with me. I love that she's not a seasonal bag as well. I feel like this color is very spring summer, but is also very autumn winter. So I feel like she's an all-round bag. So I don't really have any kind of review just as yet. As you see, we've just done a little unboxing. I would love to do a little review maybe in like 3 months time when I've used her. I feel like it's going to be a glowing review anyway. Any of the videos around the Loewe puzzle bag that I've watched has always been that it's their best investment. So I really hope that luck extends to me and that this bag kind of proves itself to me. But I feel so lucky and so over the moon to have this bag in my life. I'm so sorry if this video is so long. I just wanted to give you a really in-depth kind of unboxing video and a little bit about my experience in store and just how lovely the experience was, and just to take away some of the horror stories and I feel like some of the scaremongering around luxury stores. Yes, they are luxury, but you've got to remember that the experience and the customer service is world class. So you are the customer and you are there to get the best out of this experience, and they're there to help you. And sorry, I'm just so excited. I keep looking at it in the viewfinder like, she's so pretty. But I cannot wait to style lots of different outfits for this. If you want to see this bag kind of styled up and in motion, make sure you follow me over on Instagram and across on TikTok. TikToks I tend to do a lot more makeup and vlogs, and my Instagram is much more image led, and I do mini beauty tutorials over there, as well as lots of street style, so you'll see a lot of this bag. But thank you so much for being so kind to me about my bag purchasing, and just being excited as me. It's been really lovely to share this experience with you all. So I hope you've enjoyed my unboxing video, and I hope you're looking forward to seeing her in much more content to come. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and if you have already, thank you so much. You're a real one. Have an amazing week, and I will speak to you soon.